In our previous episode, I talked about prayer. But what is prayer? We understand prayer as a communication between the divine and the humanity. So you must get this clear. Every individual who comes to the saving knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ becomes a child of God. In that sense, enters into what we call relationship with God. But for a relationship to be intact, there is something we call fellowship. Why? Because if I am with my father in the house and we don't communicate, the relationship is not that intact. So as a child of God, when you come to that saving knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ by believing and confessing the Lordship of Jesus Christ, and you become a child of God, the next thing you do is to get to the point of prayer, a point of communication, a point whereby you have complete trust and confidence in the one who has saved you, and you accept that he is your father, and that there is a need for as a child to communicate with the father. So every individual who comes to Jesus Christ must be engaged in this exercise of prayer. That is that which will help you to know more of him. For the more you communicate to somebody, the more you get to know of that person, the more you get to know of what the person wants, the more you get to know and like the person. So when we get ourselves into that communication, what happens is that we get to a place whereby we have that confidence in him. We walk with that kind of confidence. Why? Because we know he's with us. Wherever we find ourselves, we can communicate with him at any point in time. And that is that which will help us. As a child of God, God has ordered us and ordained us and pushed us to that place of prayer.